Hello, colleagues, and welcome back to Introduction to Human Resource Management. So, in this next chapter, we are going to be looking at the challenges that human resource professionals face, or human resource management as a disciplinary. So, human resource management faces numerous challenges in today's dynamic and complex business environment. So, these challenges stem from technological advancements to changing workforce demographics or maybe globalization and evolving employee expectations. So, here are some key challenges of human resource management. One of the challenges is talent acquisition and retention. So, attracting and retaining skilled employees in a competitive job market is quite hard. And given the fact that there will always be challenges and constant improvements, constant advancements, and at the end of the day, you find that you are lagging behind. So, retaining, if you are not ready for change, if you don't change, if you don't adapt quickly, you'll find yourself left behind. And once you're left behind, it will mean that some employees will decide maybe to leave your organization and go to other organizations which are adaptive. So this presents a challenge to human resource management. So attracting and retaining skilled employees in this kind of market is very hard. It's a challenge. So attracting employees is hard because of employer branding, salary expectations, career growth opportunities, and work-life balance. And to solve this, sometimes you need to develop a strong employer branding, offer competitive compensation, and create a positive workplace culture. So the competitive compensation is, in my opinion, the most, I would say, the most important factor because even in a country like South Sudan, people, instead of looking for big brands, people look for organizations that pay more because at the end of the day, you're going to be using the money to solve individual problems. So people mostly come, even if the organization is small or maybe not one of the top brands of that country, of that particular country, but compensates more, it will be ranked more. And one of the most important things is the branding of a company comes from mostly the amount of revenue that company makes. So companies are ranked according to, because most companies are profit making, so they are ranked according to how much money they make, and they're also ranked according to the culture of the organization. And culture is the ranking of the culture is got from the former employees of the organization who give feedback and who give reviews during maybe offboarding. So these are the metrics used for ranking a company. So branding is very important, but compensation, in my opinion, is the most important, as most people would like higher pay. People who get higher pay usually tend to wake up very early and turn up for their jobs and are more scared of losing their jobs. So another challenge is workforce diversity and inclusion. So the challenge itself is managing a diverse workforce with a varying culture, generation, and gender perspectives. So in a country like South Sudan, uh, we are facing the reality in our country is we all know that women mostly are oppressed in most workplaces. And right now, it is the United Nations organization that are recognizing the efforts and empowering women to to study and also do jobs that were initially regarded as jobs for men in our country. So as per now, we have women in very important positions, and thanks to partners and thanks to education and literacy, it is mostly literacy of that has led to this new development. But initially in African traditional society, women were not recognized in most cases. Maybe they were regarded as people who are supposed to just be at home and prepare meals as men go about doing business and looking for food. So this diversity in other places uh, is an umbrella that encompasses a lot of things. Let's say in the West, we have homosexuals. We do have homosexuals mostly, yeah, and they have to be recognized, and this proves a challenge to those organizations. If you don't do it, you find yourself facing legal issues. So diversity is a problem, and human resource experts have to put emphasis on it, even during recruitment. Uh, let's say you are doing a recruitment as a human resource expert, as a professional, you are assigned to recruit. There's a vacancy that has been identified, and job descriptions have been put out, advertised, and then people have applied, and then you are shortlisting. Whenever you're shortlisting, there are a lot of you have to put a lot in mind. You have to consider the diversity. Uh, for example, if 50 men, if 50 applicants come and only five of them are women, you will have to you can't just favor all the men. You will have to think of those five women, even though if they are not to the level of men when it comes to qualification. You will have to include a woman in that in your shortlisting, so that your recruitment is inclusive and fair. So other factors of other challenges in this workforce diversity and inclusion include communication barriers. For example, when the company is multinational, you have people from other backgrounds, from religions, from other countries and ethnicities. You'll find that communication becomes hard, because also other countries have different official languages. For most African countries, you would say English, but other countries such as China, India, another, you know, uh, India has English also. So let's say Arab countries that use Arabic as their official language. So if a multinational country, a company comes, if it is incorporated, if a company is incorporated and recognized as multinational, whereby many companies form a single company with a strategic goal, you'll find that communication becomes very hard. So this is a problem, and this can mostly prompt resistance to change, because maybe in one of the companies, one company might decide to want to adapt to a certain change, but other partners would be like, no, when it does not meet their strategic goals, they will resist. So this is a problem. And to solve this issue, you will have to implement diversity training, and maybe you can promote inclusive policies and foster a culture of respect and collaboration. So another challenge is technological disruption. So the challenge of adapting to rapid technological changes such as automation, artificial intelligence, and data analytics is a major issue. So the factors that lead to this are upskilling employees, uh, integrating new tools, and managing resistance to technology adoption. So the solution to solve this issue, you will have to invest in employee training, adopt HR tech solutions, and create a tech-friendly work environment. So another challenge is remote and hybrid work models. So like managing a remote and hybrid teams effectively while maintaining productivity and engagement is really, really hard, especially here in Africa where uh, remote technology has not been preached very well and has not reached a lot of people. So a lot of people do not believe in it. And those who believe in it face problems of connectivity because networks are really poor here and the data the data is really expensive also. So you'll find it very hard and this is a challenge. So the most factors are communication gaps, lack of team cohesion, and work-life balance. So the solution is to use collaboration tools, set clear expectations, and provide support for remote employees. As a company, the most important thing is to provide this you provide this support to those employees that are in remote areas. You can provide them with the connectivity and with allowances. Another challenge which is there is employee engagement and motivation. So the challenge is keeping employees engaged and motivated in a fast-paced and often stressful work environment. So the factors are lack of recognition, limited growth opportunities, and poor management. So the solution to this is implement recognition programs, offer career development opportunities, and foster open communication. So another challenge is compliance with labor laws and regulations. So staying updated with constantly changing labor laws, tax regulations, and safety and workplace safety standards is quite hard. So the factors are legal risks. You can face penalties and most importantly, reputational damage. So the solution to this is regularly review policies and conduct compliance training after the review and consult legal experts. Or maybe within your organization, you can have a legal department instead of oftenly consulting for money. You can just have a legal department that can be that can offer advisory before you go ahead with some of your important or most important decisions in the organization. So you first let them review and they give you a feedback and of what to do. So another challenge is employee well-being and mental health. So the challenge of addressing employee burnout, stress, and mental health is a very big issue. The factors are high workloads, lack of work and life balance, and stigma around mental health. So what you should do is offer wellness programs, promote work-life balance, and provide access to mental health resources. Another challenge is succession planning and leadership development. So, identifying and developing future leaders to ensure leadership continuity is a challenge. So, factors are lack of talent pipelines, skill gaps, and employee turnover. And to solve this, you have to implement leadership development programs and create a robust succession plan. So, another challenge is globalization and cross-cultural management. Managing a global workforce with diverse cultural and legal environments, like I told you, in a multinational company is a very big challenge. So the factors here are language barriers, uh, there are problems of time zone differences and varying labor laws. So you find that some foreigners can behave in a different way than one would expect, and then you'll find it strange if you're from another place, another culture, not knowing that this is how and this is how they do things in their place. For example, the Chinese are very demanding in their culture. Like if you work for a Chinese company, you find that they are really demanding, and when they come to maybe Africa, it will feel like one would think they are being over pressured or they are being forced to work. So this can cause conflicts and arguments. So and to understand this, The solution is to a cross develop a cross-cultural, competence and use global HR policies. So also leverage technology for communication. Use technology, and this technology will help you mostly when it comes to language barrier, whereby you can communicate using text, translate, and other tools that you can use to communicate with literate people that are not from your language. Another issue is data security and privacy. So the challenge of protecting employee data, ensuring compliance with data privacy regulations is an issue. So the problems can be cyber security threats, data breaches, and legal penalties that you can face if you let very important personal data go out. So the solution to this is implement robust data security measures and train employees on data privacy best practices. Every employee should have at least basic skills of data security so that they can be able to protect their own data and to prevent them from unintentionally leaking out important data that belongs to the organization, and that can create a vulnerability to the organization. So another challenge is generational differences. So managing a multi-generational workforce with varying expectations and work styles is a challenge. There can be differences in communication, preferences, technology adoption, and career goals. So to solve this, foster intergenerational collaboration and tailor human resource policies to meet diverse needs. Another challenge is cost management. Balancing human resource costs such as recruitment, training, and benefits with organizational budget can be quite challenging. So this can lead to economics uncertainty, rising labor costs, and competition for talent. So the solution to this is to optimize human resource processes, invest in cost effective training, and focus on employee retention. Another challenge is ethical and social responsibility. So ensuring ethical practices and social responsibility in human resource policies and decisions is another challenge. So there can be a problem of fair treatment, diversity, and maybe environmental sustainability. Sorry. And to solve this, you have to develop ethical guidelines, promote corporate social responsibility, and ensure transparency. And the last challenge is measuring human resource effectiveness. Demonstrating the impact of human resource initiatives on organizational performance can be quite challenging. So, uh, this can lead to lack of measurable metrics and alignment with business goals. To solve this, you have to use human resource analytics to track key performance indicators and align human resource strategies with business outcomes. In conclusion, the challenges of human resource management are multifaceted and require proactive, strategic approaches to address. By leveraging technology, fostering a positive workplace culture, and staying adaptable, human resource professionals can overcome these challenges and contribute to the organization's success. Effective human resource management not only addresses these challenges, but also turns them into opportunities for growth, innovation, and competitive advantage. Thank you for this intensive course that has taken, this chapter has taken like almost 20 minutes. So thank you for your time and see you in the next chapter.